Hare Krishna. So now we are going to discuss about Gaura Purnima, which we celebrated just 1 to 2 days ago. So Gaura Purnima is the appearance day of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he is a Bengali devotee. Mahaprabhu, he is born in Mayapur, which is a part of Bengal, and he is basically Krishna and Radharani in one body. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. So Mahaprabhu is Krishna and Srimati Radharani in one body itself. He is most merciful. He gives Krishna Prema, and his name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and he is of golden color. Gauratvishe Namaha. So Mahaprabhu was born in the year 1486, and at that time he took birth in Bengal, and Bengal was a part of India which was being governed by the Pathana Muslims at that time. So this is way before the time of the Mughals, and this is the time of 1486. So here we have one verse in Madhya Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita 25.271. So Krishna Leela Amrita Sara Tara Shata Shata Dhara दाशदी के वाहे याहा हैते से चैतन्य लीला हय सरोवर अक्षय मनोहंस चराह ताहते. That the pastimes of Lord Krishna are the essence of all nectar, and that nectar is flowing in hundreds of rivers in all directions. The pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are an eternal reservoir, and one is advised to let his mind swim like a swan on this transcendental lake. So this is describing the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that they are an eternal reservoir, and one should train the mind and make the mind swim in the transcendental lake which has the nectar of Chaitanya's pastimes, Mahaprabhu's pastimes. And now moving forward, Radharani represents the compassionate nature of Sri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, and Mahaprabhu came with this mood, this compassionate nature. Earlier in the previous avatars such as Krishna and Rama and Narsimhadev, he had appeared to kill or to kill people and give them the supreme benefit. But then in this avatar, he has explicitly appeared with the compassionate mood, so that he does not he has no objective to kill anybody in this avatar, but he wants to spread the cult of bhakti all around the world, and by convincing people and not killing them. So he has the compassionate mood, and he is an incarnation of Krishna with the mood of Radharani. That is one thing to be understood. And now there is one verse in Chaitanya Charita in Srimad Bhagavatam, that Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yagne Sankirtana Prayer Yajantihi Sumedasaha. This verse is Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, 3rd chapter, 32nd verse. So the Mahaprabhu is basically the Yuga avatar, and he I'm sorry, it is actually 11.5.33, 32. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yagne Sankirtana Prayar Irintihi Sumedasaha. This verse describes the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it says that in this age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the names of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So, this verse describes the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 11.5.32. Now we are moving forward. Mahaprabhu used to always tell his associates to do kirtan even at night also. So the associates were very happy that in the morning we are getting association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by performing kirtan. Now in the night also we'll get the same thing. So when they did, the neighbors were disturbed. So these neighbors were all high class brahmanas, but they were atheistic. They got disturbed, and they were materialistic brahmanas. They had fallen down from their position. So they were getting angry and saying things like, why were they doing all these things? Looks like they are not eating anything, and that's why they are spending time at night like this, singing, dancing. Why are they doing this? I mean, they got angry like this. Every time they used to sing, they used to do kirtan by using mridangas, kartals, hand cymbals, the drums. So the Muslims, the local Muslims and the atheistic, materialistic brahmanas, they got angry, and they sent a letter of complaint to Chand Kazi, who was the ruler or the governor of Bengal at that time. He was the Bengal at that time was being governed by the Pathana Muslims, as we saw earlier. So Chand Kazi was the governor at that time. So actually the Navadvipa city magistrate holds the title of Kazi, and the city magistrate at that time was called as Chand Kazi. So now the Mahaprabhu, when they got when Chand Kazi got the letter got the complaint, he immediately issued orders to stop the kirtans. And he sent even messengers and some people to also tell them to stop performing kirtan. After some time like this, Mahaprabhu got very angry, and he organized a civil disobedience movement, and they were coming with so at that time the kirtan was going on in Srinivas Acharya's house, and Srinivas Acharya got very disturbed. So he went in his house to the puja room, and he was singing Narsingha Arati and offering prayers to Lord Narsingha. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to his house and said that, "O Srinivas Acharya, please do not worry, I am that Narsimha whom you are worshipping." So this is one of the places, one of the very few places in the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu where he has described, he has asserted that he is Vishnu himself. So like this, Srinivas Acharya was worshipping the deity of Narsingadev and singing Narsingha Arati, and Mahaprabhu came there and said that, "Please open the door, I am the person whom you are worshipping there, please do not worry." So he convinced Srinivas Acharya by saying that they cannot do anything, it's not possible for them, they won't be able to do anything, and Srivas Acharya got convinced. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu organized the civil disobedience movement sometime after, and they went to the palace of Chand Kazi. So at that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was quite angry, and Chand Kazi told Mahaprabhu that he was related to Mahaprabhu as his maternal uncle. So it was not very good for the son of the sister to harm the maternal uncle. So the son of the maternal uncle's sister to harm the maternal uncle. So like this, Chand Kazi also convinced Mahaprabhu to become cool and calm. So this is the Kazi story of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That Mahaprabhu was the person who first organized the civil disobedience movement against Chand Kazi. So there is also another verse which in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 3.20 which states that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhakta Avatar. Because he practices devotional service and he teaches devotional service himself. So apani karibo bhakta bhava angikare, apani achari bhakti shikaimu sabare. That I shall accept the role of a devotee and I shall teach devotional service by practicing it myself. So Mahaprabhu came to propagate the Yuga Dharma, and he is teaching and he is practicing, and through that practice he is giving us the teaching that Hare Nama eva kevalam kalau nasteva gatiranyatha. There is no other way apart from chanting the holy name of the Lord again and again for liberation in this age of Kali. So Mahaprabhu practiced it. He always used to tell his associates to do kirtan. Even in the story of Chand Kazi, he was not afraid. In fact, he convinced other people like Srivas Acharya who were afraid, and he practiced it himself, and from him only we are getting the teaching. So it is because of him. If he was not there, then we would not have been here today. So now when the time at which Mahaprabhu was being born, we are going a little bit behind. People were rich, they had a lot of money, and they were materially educated. They knew what was happening outside, and they were literate people, very literate, very educated. But bhakti people, it was like less. People did not follow it that much. People were giving it up. People were not following that much. So Advaita Acharya, who is the head of the Brahmins at that time, he was observing this scene. He was looking he was thinking what to do. Out of compassion, Advaita Acharya worshipped Shaligram Shila with Ganges water and Tulsi leaves, and he fasted for months, and he fasted for days and days and weeks and months, and he prayed for the Lord to appear. One of the many reasons for the Lord to appear on the planet, on this earth, is is because of the prayers of Advaita Acharya. That Advaita Acharya, he basically asked the Lord to come with great devotion, and then he came down. And he appeared in 1486. We are again going back, and he took birth in the lunar eclipse. His parents were Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi, father and mother respectively. And these two, the couple had 8 daughters earlier already, who all died. So even after their death also, they were not upset. this Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi, and in fact they tried to again produce children. Then they had a son called Vishwarupa, who is the elder brother, and again the younger brother, which is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he advented and he stayed for 13 months in the womb of the Lord, in the womb of Sachi Devi. So these two, Vishwarupa and Vishwarupa and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, these two were the final objects of parental affection for Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi. So he stayed for 13 months in Sachi Devi's womb, and they were the Brahmanas were thinking, what is happening? Why is the baby not coming out? Anything happened or what? What is anything? Any inauspicious thing or auspicious thing going on, like what is happening? So Neelambara Chakravarti, who is the father of Sachi Devi, he said that the boy is waiting for the right time to come out. Please do not worry, the boy is intact and safe. So he appeared finally, and from Sachi Devi's womb after 13 months. So now first name he got was Nimai Pandita, because actually Nimai, because he was born under a neem tree, and Vishwambara, maintainer of the universe, and this name was given by Neelambara Chakravarti, who is Sachi Devi's father. Now the third one is Gaura Hari, because he had golden complexion, and this was given by the women of his place, Mayapur, Navadvip. There the women of his place used to call him Gaura Hari. So the women there in Mayapur and Navadvip, that place, they used to play with Mahaprabhu as he was a young child, and as he was growing up, and when they stopped chanting, he used to cry. And then after that they continued chanting, and then he stopped crying, he was smiling, and then they stopped, then he again started crying. So in this way, whenever the Lord's name was chanted, he used to smile, and whenever it was not chanted, or whenever the chanting was stopped, he used to cry. So he made a prediction also in the later part of his incarnation, that Prithivite Acha Haite Nagaradi Gram Sarvatra Prachara Haibe Mora Naam, that my name will be spread everywhere around the world. Prithivite Acha Haite Nagara Gram, every town and village also my name will be heard. That's how it will be. So one time when Prabhupada was on a morning walk, at that time his disciples were asking that Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the incarnation of the Supreme Lord himself, so why couldn't he have spread the message of chanting the holy name to America, Russia, England, UK, Europe, all these other places, Australia? So why did he leave it? Why did he spread only in India? So then at that time Prabhupada said that he wanted to give the credit to me, and so we must all assist Prabhupada, we must beg for mercy, we must contribute to this society of ISKCON as much as possible, as much as we can do so. So then we can get Prabhupada's mercy and Krishna's mercy. So and it is mainly understood that Prabhupada appeared to fulfill the predictions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Prithivite Hacha Hete Nagaradi Gram Sarvatra Prachara Haibe Moranam, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that my commander in chief, my devotee will come and he will spread this message all around the world. Mora Senapati Bhakta. So that Senapati Bhakta is His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So he was that Senapati Bhakta who came and preached the Bhakti cult all over the world for all times to come, for the next 10,000 years in Kali Yuga. And ISKCON is believed to be the modern day pastimes of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That ISKCON is spreading all around the world, and the prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is getting fulfilled, and this is like one of the pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Yugavatar, and he came to preach the Yuga Dharma, which is mentioned in Brihan Naradiya Purana. Harer Nama Harer Nama Harer Namaiva Kevalam Kalau Nasteva 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 Gatiranyatha. That he has repeated 3 times, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama. Because if he says once, we may say, okay, even if we don't follow it, it's fine. If he says twice, we may consider it. If he says thrice, which means that it is compulsory. Kalau Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva. It is compulsory. There is no other way, no other way. Only the chanting of the holy name is there to get liberation in this age of Kali Yuga. So he came to preach the Sankirtana Yajna, which is congregational chanting of the holy name. So we must all beg for Prabhupada's mercy, Mahaprabhu's mercy, to do how much ever possible in to propagate ISKCON, which is nothing. Which is the modern day pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now we must also beg for Prabhupada's mercy, Krishna's mercy, to propagate whatever is possible, because again ISKCON is the blessing of Prabhupada for all of us, and he has definitely bestowed his mercy upon us by making it accessible all around the world. So we must try to assist Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in performing his modern day pastimes, which is ISKCON. So yeah, thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams.